Seconds of welcome you to the third daily update of the week. Meaning we did hit our requirement of three daily updates to still count as daily. We're open 6 days a week. If every other day is daily, I'm going to be happy about it. I promised we were going to look at all those green shelves that were finished, so I wanted to do that. I also wanted to discuss couple of things that I've noticed in this week that have really consolidated from previous posts and discussions about what people are buying. More and more people are coming in to an insane degree who are they're just wandering in. They're in town, they see the place, or they come here all the time personally, they're bringing some friends in, or they used to come here, or they've been here once or twice and they want to show other people. And those people are almost all across all sorts of different demographics. Those sort of people are non-buyers. Like, they're not coming in to buy things. It's not what they're doing. They are straight up window shopping. And the fact that recently we've had a few purchases from people like that has given me a lot of hope that the way we're laying out things, the way things are done here is helping encourage people to shop. So that's great, and I'm really hoping that the way the green shelves are is going to change that too. Because as Tirza, put stuff on the green shelves, it became very clear that a lot of the items on the green shelves are remainder. They're things that haven't sold so well, but the better organized they are, that people can look for them, the more comfortable they feel asking about other things, the more comfortable they feel getting stuff, it seems, in the other sections at least. So hopefully that will help with this incredibly wide range of stuff. Let's look at what we've got. We've got anthologies. So we've got 3 shelves of anthologies. We really could have made it 4 if we wanted stuff more face out like the others. It's alphabetical rather than by genre. We discussed that, if we should do all the ones that came from newspaper strips in one place, but we decided not to, because alphabetical is always easiest. We've got fantasy, which Joe will be happy to hear is our biggest section. Fantasy takes up an entire, 5 out of 6 bookshelves, because Cerebus is sort of doubled. We get to display our storage and have our storage. Now, honestly, I could use this storage for a lot of other things. So I like that idea that we can do that, because there's plenty of stuff that's stored away that could be out. And when people see we have a lot of copies of something, it sometimes grabs their interest. I don't mean like 5 copies of this. I mean like 30 copies of something. This is the literary adaptations. As I said, no changes were happening to this section, but they were cleaned up. I don't know if UPS is running today. I'm really happy with this one. We made a sign to explain why you would want to read stories about everyday life. Why wouldn't I want fantasy or science fiction? Because the unexamined life is not worth living. This is also a pretty stuffed out section, but we did get a few face out books there that I think really exemplify what we're trying to sell in this section. I'm very happy with it. The adults only is back to 1 shelf. We moved 1 or 2 manga that are standalone. Hey, Mark, perfect timing. 1 or 2 manga that were standalone back to the manga shelf. Then we have underneath it, of course, one of our big sections in the shop for quite a while, crime noir. I'm going to restock the first Reckless. As soon as Criminal hits on Amazon, I imagine I'll be selling a bunch of volumes of it. We did little write-ups. Not exactly like Tirza's big recommendation, more of like an elevator pitch. Tirza's recommendations that we had last summer were like talking about why she loved the book. These are more like, what's this book about? Bad people doing worse things. Like a Guy Ritchie film in Ireland's own Savage Town, Limerick City. Crime noir just means that it's dealing with criminals, or it's done in a film noir sense. This is now storage for display stuff over here. We've got our science fiction section with Daleks on display, even though the Doctor Who's in a different section. We put the Daleks over here. Great science fiction stuff. Obviously, you always talk about how the great thing about comics is to have an unlimited budget. So science fiction and fantasy are obviously large sections. We've got our horror section over here. It's the same sort of thing. We do just a little pitch. Yeah, the little Dalek's been here since we opened. Well, since we opened, I don't know. And then we even got this, but for a very long time. But I think he looks better over there. I did have him in a previous science fiction section, but that was like 5 years ago when we first rearranged from COVID. I also got a little bit of space. Hopefully, it's going to be 3 shelves soon when I deal with all this stuff that has to be dealt with. Right? I think they're really great having little pictures. I think that's part of what I do well in the shop. So I wrote up some good ones, and we can always switch them out when we sell out of books. Hopefully 3 shelves, right now 2 shelves of upcoming events. So we have Fred and Ryan. So we have Ryan drew this, Fred wrote this, Fred wrote this. They did this one together. And we have a couple more of their books on the way, hopefully. When they're here, the day they're here, I'm going to put up a sign about Erica Henderson coming. And we'll have her books on display. So that's the plan with the new sections. Hopefully, like I said, I've seen a huge changeover of the way people are browsing. Someone playing a guitar next door? It must be from the speakers. It's not actually a person playing a guitar. That would be crazy. They're doing construction over there. Like they're once again building stuff I can't imagine they have someone playing the guitar. It must just be an acoustic set. Yeah, I knew the last name was Dutch. I should have. Of Spring, huh? All right, well, we're having him of Summer this time. He's Fred of Summer, but... All right, I got UPS. I got to go. Until next time, remember, damn it, babies, you got to be kind.